There comes a moment in every man's life when he realizes that the world will not wait for him to become strong. That comfort has made him soft, distractions have stolen his focus, and his emotions have become his masters. He wakes up one day and feels the weight of his own weakness pressing against his chest. But that moment, that silent confrontation with the truth, is where the Stoic journey begins, because only when you see the chaos inside yourself do you begin to crave order. And only when you've lost yourself completely do you understand the necessity of control. There's a version of you buried under years of noise, fear, and self-doubt. A version that does not bend when the world collapses, that does not seek validation, that does not crumble under pain. That version is still there, silent, patient, waiting to be remembered. The Stoic path is not about becoming something new. It's about remembering who you were before weakness took over. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's the foundation of the Stoic Blueprint. The world will never be tamed. People will betray you. Life will break you. But you can train yourself to stand in the fire and not burn. You can learn to control the only thing that ever truly mattered, your reaction. The Stoic doesn't waste energy chasing what he cannot control. He doesn't cry for fairness or beg for ease. He wakes up and faces life exactly as it is, harsh, unpredictable, and merciless. Because deep down, he knows something most people don't. That adversity is the forge of greatness. That pain is the sculptor of strength. That discipline is the true path to freedom. Weakness, to the Stoic, is not a lack of strength. It's a lack of control. It's the mind that reacts before it thinks, the mouth that speaks before it understands, the man who surrenders to every emotion that passes through him. Weakness is addiction to comfort, dependence on praise, fear of silence. And in our age, weakness is worshipped, comfort is celebrated, distraction is rewarded. But the Stoic walks the opposite way. He doesn't chase dopamine. He chases discipline. He doesn't seek pleasure. He seeks purpose. Epictetus, who was born a slave, said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." He had nothing. Yet he possessed everything because he owned his mind. That's the essence of the Stoic Blueprint. Mastery of self. When you can control your thoughts, when you can choose reason over reaction, when you can face pain without begging for escape, you are free. No chains can bind you, no insult can wound you, no loss can break you. To rebuild yourself, you must burn what's weak. Every excuse, every complaint, every wasted hour, burn it. Replace comfort with challenge. Replace emotion with reason. Replace noise with silence. The Stoic trains not for glory, but for peace. He knows that true discipline is not loud or proud. It's quiet. It's hidden. It's in the moments no one sees, when he chooses what's right over what's easy. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Think about that. Every moment you waste in distraction, in anger, in self-pity, is a moment stolen from your potential. Life isn't waiting for you to become who you should be. It's happening now, in every breath, in every choice. The Stoic understands this urgency. That's why he acts with intention. That's why he rises early, trains his body, sharpens his mind, and guards his focus like a soldier defending a sacred city. But understand this. Discipline is not built overnight. It's forged through repetition, through struggle, through failure. The Stoic fails often, but he never fails the same way twice. Every setback is studied. Every mistake is transformed into a lesson. He knows that mastery is not perfection, it's progress. And every day he moves closer, one deliberate step at a time. The strongest version of you is not the man who never falls. It's the man who never stays down, the one who feels fear but still moves forward, who feels pain but still chooses patience, who feels doubt but still acts with purpose. Strength is not the absence of emotion. It's the command of it. It's standing tall when the storm wants to break you. It's being still when chaos surrounds you. The Stoic doesn't chase happiness, he builds peace. Because happiness is fragile, but peace is unbreakable. Happiness comes and goes with circumstance. Peace stays when everything else leaves. And that peace is earned through the daily discipline of self-mastery. It's earned when you wake up early to face discomfort, when you choose silence over gossip, when you train your body even when it hurts, when you choose to listen more than you speak. To live by the Stoic Blueprint means to walk alone, not in loneliness, but in clarity, because when you start to think differently, the world starts to look different. You stop blaming others. You stop fearing failure. You stop needing permission. You start living by principle. You start leading yourself. And once you lead yourself, you no longer follow the crowd. You walk your own path, straight, calm, and unshaken. Discipline is not about punishment. It's about alignment, aligning your actions with your highest values, your thoughts with your deepest truth. It's the bridge between who you are and who you're meant to become. The Stoic walks that bridge every day. Some days with fire, some days with fatigue, but always forward. So, when life strikes you, when people doubt you, when you lose everything you thought defined you, remember this: it's not the end, it's initiation. Every fall is a test of what remains. And if what remains is discipline, focus, and reason, you have already won. One day, you will wake up and realize that the storms no longer shake you. The opinions no longer move you. The failures no longer define you. You'll look in the mirror and see not a perfect man, but a controlled one, calm in thought, steady in purpose, strong in silence. That's the man the world cannot break. That's the man the Stoic Blueprint creates. Because the Stoic doesn't seek to escape life. He seeks to engage it fully, with courage and composure. He knows the world won't get easier, so he gets stronger. He knows emotions will always rise, so he learns to command them. He knows death will come, so he chooses to live meaningfully before it does. That's the difference between the lost and the disciplined. One seeks comfort, the other seeks clarity. And when you finally understand that every obstacle was building you, every heartbreak was teaching you, and every silence was shaping you, you'll realize you were never broken. You were only being refined. So stand tall, breathe deeply, speak less, endure more. Let your actions scream your philosophy. Let your calm be your defiance. Let your discipline be your rebellion. The world doesn't need another loud man, it needs a composed one. The Stoic Blueprint doesn't create strength for show, it creates strength for survival. And when the final test comes, when life takes everything from you, you will not collapse. You will not panic. You will not break. You will simply breathe, whisper to yourself, "This is my training," and move forward, unshaken, unstoppable, and free. Because that is the Stoic way, and that is how you become the strongest version of you.